Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, as you can see, Molly and I took a trip to the river. And we went to the river, we went to the tributaries, we went to the parks. Yeah, just kind of saying goodbye until next year so that we can go then and walk around, and I just wanted to get that done before it snowed. But I thought you guys would enjoy it, being out by the water. We went to the first couple places and it wasn't a soul. We get to the big river and it was just busier than busy. Everybody decided they were going to walk their dog today or go see the water. I'm telling you, some days you're just never alone. But it was nice to get out and go somewhere and do something. So, see waterfalls, diamond paint waterfalls. And I've gotten all the way across this way, and we're working our way this way. So what is everybody else up to today? Are you going on a little drive about? I just wonder. What everybody else is up to, but we just needed to get out. And as you could see, it was a gloriously beautiful day. So it was a good day to get out and blow the stink off, as my grandfather used to say. Always send us kids out because we were always underfoot. And they didn't have a terribly big house, not a very big one. But it get a little crowded in the front room because I had 4, I should say, aunt and uncles. And they were always there at the same time. And they had kids, and yeah. So, just a good time to get out and go to town. I thought we'd work on this just a little bit today. Yeah, I miss going and sitting by the river and stitching, or just sitting there, you know? Going to see what's going on in town. We don't do that much now that I've got my post office box here in town, or right here at the park, so all I have to do is drive to the edge of the park and go get my mail. Thank goodness. Got an extra there. Worked a little bit on this yesterday. I have to see where the sticky part is. I always keep my tray close to where I'm trying to put my diamonds. That way I don't forget, especially if I'm looking for a certain one. But Molly had fun. She had to wear a leash, of course. And it's a good thing we got to the bridge and some guy with about 6 huskies came out. Or came across the bridge, I should say. But they were all well behaved. Looked like a dog pack coming. Let's see, is there any more of those? I can't tell how far my sticky is. And of course I keep hitting that. Nope. I know I should have some washi tape, but it's all put away. I don't know where it's at this point. But this is going pretty fast. I just work on it about, a half an hour, 45 minutes at a time. Then I go and sit down or go do something else, if I have to do some housework or something. But it gets me up and away from it. Completely missed. But it was just beautiful, and it wasn't windy. And I think that's why there were so many people out. Because it wasn't windy. It was probably 50-some degrees. I lost one somewhere. Oh, there it is. I knew it fell. Let's see. Let's go with that E. Number 14. But that wind has just been something else, like 90% of this week. Get my scissors put up. I wish I could unbury my little... I have another one of these, but it's just about 2 sizes bigger, and it works better. For getting the diamonds to lay where I want them to. There's E's way up there, but we're not going after those. We'll just stick to this edge. So is anybody else going away for the weekend, or just gonna go take a drive? Is it that nice where you're at? I know some places up in the northern part of the United States got snow, but we didn't. I think it was snowing like in North Dakota and somewhere. 3, 32. Oop. I like those baskets. It's easy. It's different because I'm used to using those containers, but I'm kind of liking it. So it's working out just fine. Sorry, gotta get my head in there. There's a lot of color changes in this. I end up, after I do all the big parts, having to get 1 or 2 of everything. It's not real handy. This thing kind of has a rounded edge on it. Not real fond of it, but it's working, so we're just going to keep moving. Got my spaghetti made last night. Had that with some garlic toast. It was yummy. So I'll probably be eating it all this week. I got to work tomorrow from 2 to 10. Or 2 to 10. 2 to 9. Hell, oh, there's more E's. I'm telling you. Sometimes I like to go one at a time, and other times not so much. It just depends. But I hope you enjoyed the river sounds and what it looks like. My 3 favorite haunts. It's where I usually go to cross stitch or just sit or take pictures. Can't ever take enough pictures. It changes from year to year to year. The trees get bigger, and sometimes the leaves are prettier than last year. It just, I guess, depends on the weather. I'm not a science person here. I don't know what it depends on, but we just take it for what it is and go for it. Is there any? I couldn't believe the luck of finding this, what do you call it, light pad. That was just the freakiest thing that's ever happened to me. I swear. It must be destined that I do some diamond painting. But I can actually find all the tools to do it with. And somewhere in that room, you know, the room with all the crap, is extra drills and all kinds of stuff. But I'm just not into that today. I didn't get the room moved around. That just isn't happening. I just, no, didn't feel like it. Okay, let's go with J. 13. Oh, I found that right off the bat. Try not to get too many drills in there, and I get too little, and then it won't shake down. Or I shake them all over, just like I just did. Well, at least it wasn't on the sticky part. Whoop. Get over there. Sometimes I have to rearrange because, you know, I just can't hit it just right. Oh, darn it, there's more 3s. You see what I mean? It's an all-day field event around here. Being silly now. Every once in a while I have to push on it and make the, gets little bumps from picking up beads. Where was I? Then I pick it up and do that, and then I can't remember where I was at. Issues. Issues, issues, issues. Where I get my finger in the glue. That's always special too. I miss that clicking sound from the, what do you call it, the square drills. But it does happen, oops, every once in a while. When I'm putting the others, the round ones down. But I like to stick with round ones. I've always liked them. They're easier to deal with. I'm going to move everything over a little bit. There we go. My first diamond painting I did was a square. Oh, it's the worst thing ever. I think it was about a $2 little diamond painting of one of the owls. And they've done it in special drills. I did like 3/4 of that one in square, and it was just, the drills were popping and it was horrible. But I didn't know about, what do you call it, Mod Podge, or, oh, there's that other stuff, and I can't think what it's called that you put over the top of it. It was something special. I can't remember what it's called now. But didn't know about that. And then there was a part where I laid down the piece of paper on top of the diamond painting. Yeah, that was extra special. And I had to peel it off carefully, and of course it took part of the glue off. Yeah, it was a learning process for that diamond painting. I know. There's no way I can turn the light pad around. I can move it over just a bit so it doesn't, or it's not right under my arm. But it's coming along. Like I was going to say, it's plugged into my computer, so it can only go so far. It's special like that. Until I move the whole room around. I don't know that I will or I won't. I don't know. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. I was going to put the couch over by where the air conditioner was, but not real sure. I don't like that plug-in. It only has room to plug in the air conditioner. I realize you won't use that in the wintertime, but I don't know. I don't know. Haven't decided. I did have it on the mural wall, but I don't know. It just takes too much effort to move all that crap again. And then I'd have to move the, what do you call them? The bookcases around. Oh yeah, that's extra special. Because they're full. And I don't know. Don't know. Another thing for another weekend, you know. When I'm really feeling like I could move stuff around. You know what I mean? Because some days I got that strength and others not so much. But I would like to get the couch away from the, like being right across from the front door. It just gets a little cold on the floor. So, not real sure what I'm going to do. I'm one of those people that just hems and haws over it for like 3 weeks before I actually move the furniture. When you only got one shot, you know, at doing it because your back won't hold out to get it done. And my daughter's having problems with her back and her neck, so I can't call her to help me get it where it needs to be. So, we'll see. We'll see. So I'll think about it until about middle of December, when I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the Christmas tree this year. Haven't decided that either, and I've been looking at the thrift store to see if I could find any like a table that was like about 2 feet wide maybe, and tall, where I could set the tree and then use it for storage. But I haven't seen anything. Didn't see any, what do you call those things? Card tables either. I may end up buying one from Amazon. Just don't know. Because I'd like to have a card table again, but then where to put it again. So, one thing leads to another, so that's how that works. I'm telling you, issues, issues, issues. And when you're working with a small area, it really doesn't help much either. Okay, what is that? I'm going to do B. 31. But this just kind of gives me something different to do, besides sit there and cross stitch. Not that I don't like to do it, I do, but I just like to have other things to occupy my brain, I guess. Of course, I'm still working on my shawl. And after I finish that, I'm not sure what I'm going to start as far as a knitting project. Silly thing. But it was sure nice to get. Might help if I had a bead on there. It'd probably go faster, huh? Hey. I put those 6s right next to those B's, and it's a little difficult to tell the difference sometimes. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The wax does last longer using regular drills than it does with the special drills. I'm shocked. I think I've only put wax in these pins about twice, whereas when I was doing the, what do you call it, the special drills, it would just be like every 5 minutes, it seemed like, because the special drills tend to grab more of that glue out of there, so I have to replace it a lot. So, just relearning. Might have to get out the, what do you call it, the Great Wall, but not this week. See how it gets indents in the bottom? I just kind of tap it and it goes right back where it needs to be. About equal number of B's and 6's here. So I guess 6 is the next one, huh? About 35. 3865. 3865 has a little blue tone to it. That there. But not like you could tell with this one. Whoop. They get a little bit of static electricity in them. It's awfully dry around here. I'm just glad it didn't snow. Just not in the mood yet to contend with that, and then we just put up with it the rest of the winter. We don't get a whole lot of snow. It could be so much worse. And of course, couldn't tell if there was sticky or not. I know. I should fix that part. You know, it's kind of like cross-stitching. I just want a diamond paint. Well, we almost got all that done. Oops, sorry, I keep reaching across. Not much of that color. Must be just a highlight. And I thought it was colder out there this morning than it was. I put Molly's coat on, as you can see in the picture, because it's been like in the 50s, but today it felt like maybe 60 at least with that sun. Good Lord, can you get that in a straight line more? Jeez. And if I got like only 3 left over, I'm trying to just use them, and then I don't have to put them back up again. We'll get them on the next round. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell or not, but we're coming up this waterfall. My paper's right there. I keep cutting it off as I go. X. It's number 5. Oh, yeah, let's have a few. Holy cow, some days we don't need that many at all. Not even close. So I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm just beyond words. There's a little bitty, can you see it? Little micro dot right there. Whoop, I just had to touch it, didn't I? I've been seeing that more so than trash. So there hasn't been too much trash in here, which I'm happy for. Okay, let's see if we can get them all back in its bag. If your diamonds start sticking to your little tray, just take some, oh, what do you call it? Some, I'll get it in a minute, sanitizer, and just wipe it. Or you can wash the whole thing. It doesn't matter, but it does take some of the debris that happens. Well, I guess we'll go with that. I kind of feel across my, come here, my canvas here to make sure there's no beads just laying on top randomly. Had to see what color. We found him laying over there. Can't see if there's any more F's, you know, because I'm bound to forget one or two. Never fails. Oops. Put that away before I drop it. I don't know what we're going to do with the rest of our day. Be kind of boring. Well, I think we got it. We got a couple stragglers over here I need to pick up, but hey, we got most of that waterfall done, like the middle part. Where was that? Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. I don't know if you can see that better with that off. But you can see I got all this right to here. And all the way down, I'm starting back here, so I got to move that plastic a little bit so I can just kind of make it an even thing going across. But hey, it's coming along. It's coming along. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.